I've found a place to live as a university student, and this isn't even my first time doing it. This is an old house I found, for example, and I lived here relatively cheap, $750 Canadian a month. It's like $950 US a month with everything included. And this is my current house. So I have a blank page open. This is my 4-step process for how I do things. Number 1, I figure out my needs, what I want in the place, in the house. 2, I find out where I want to live. So this can be a specific area. Maybe you want to live next to a store or stuff, right? I'll cover this later in the video. Number 3, websites. So I just go through all the websites and find as many house listings as possible. And number 4, I will send personalized messages to each place. So that's going to increase our likelihood of getting a reply. Step 1, let's say I live somewhere in Toronto. That's where I'm originally from. So in Toronto, let's say I go to, let's say U of T. I don't know. So U of T, they're around St. George Station. Doesn't matter, right? So what I want, for example, let's say my first need is I want to be in a walking distance of the University of Toronto. Of course, being close to where you want to be isn't the only need that people may have. Price is also going to be a huge factor. The actual quality of the house. Transit. You want your work to be close by. There's a bunch of little things that you want to factor in when getting a new place. So let's say, but the main factor for us is to have a walking distance from U of T. So what we would do is just look at websites. So this would lead us to step 2. So 1, we know that we want something close to U of T, University of Toronto. Number 2, we're going to look for places. So that's going to be our general area. The area is very important. So let's say we have the university here. Let's say we want a 10 or 15 minute distance from the university. So whenever we find a place that we want, we're going to enter in the place name and just write our destination, which would be the University of Toronto. So now that we have that ready, we are ready to go just look for houses. So there's a bunch of websites to do it on. Just look up rentals in my area. Or we could do rentals in Toronto. I'm currently living in Ottawa. I don't know if you guys have seen some stuff, but yeah. Let's say we find rentals.ca, Toronto rentals. There's all these websites. We can also just go rent Toronto. Kijiji is really good. It's cheap. Also, Facebook Marketplace is good. So we're going to go to Facebook Marketplace. So we have Kijiji, Facebook Marketplace. We can go to Toronto Rentals. I feel like this can be a bit more expensive just judging by the website. If you can have something more personalized, then you're going to be able to get something cheaper. I don't know, like a more personalized website, I guess. As an example, we have Kijiji. It's like more one-on-one. We've also found some good stuff on Zillow. In here, we would just be able to, now we're on step 3, right? So we've found the websites. So find out where we want to live. Let's say a 15-minute distance. Should have done this earlier. Number 3 would be the websites. What have we got so far? We have Zillow, Kijiji, Facebook Marketplace. There was Padmapper from before. You can just keep going, right? Here's an example. Let's try and find a place close to the University of Toronto. So let's pull something up here. We can also write University of Toronto for rent, and that's going to actually make it a rental for university students. So here right away we have something that is on the cheaper end, and we can see if it fits our criteria. So using the old steps that we've done, so we can copy it and paste it. This is a bit too far for us. So yeah, that's not it for us. We're going to want to find some different place. We can keep looking, right? We can look for stuff here. M4Y1R7, we can keep looking at these. Here, look. We have something that is a 19-minute walk or a 6-minute bike ride. Let's see what we got. Really not bad. More pictures would be needed, but we can just go check out. And you can, it's for one person only. It's not short term, just a long term house. And there's a lot of these. So let's say we'd like this one. What we would do is we would create a personalized message. I'm not going to send it, but what we can do is say, now that we found a place, we can write a personalized message. So this would entail writing about the specific place. So the specific place that we found, what do we see here? Close to these places, what you would write is, you want to be friendly, but also chill. So kind of professional. So, but the main thing is yeah, you just want to show that you are a decent human, because that's what most people want. You want to know if it's still available. Hi, is this still available? And you want to look out for their needs. So they want a chill person. You can make it even easier for them. You can say what type of person you are. You can just say, I am a uni student at U of T in program X. I am in second year. I go to the gym as a hobby. Like, not much, but you just need to show that you're a decent human, and that's actually going to make you stand out. So that's the big thing. You want to stand out. Because if you don't, you're just going to be another person asking for, hey, is this available? That's the default message, right? And you don't want to be default. You want to stand out. And when you finally get a reply, you want to reply as fast as possible, just to make the process as easy as possible. So they might reply on Kijiji. You could also give them your number to make it even easier. Just make it as easy as possible because you want to guarantee a place to live. So I hope that this general process works for you. This is just what I do. One, I figure out my needs. I find out where I want to live. Find out websites that I can do this on, websites that I can send house listings. Number 3 would be websites that I can look at houses in. Rentals.ca, Kijiji. We covered these already here. Number 4, just stand out and send a personalized message. If one of the people has a name written down in one of their listings, let's see if we can find one, you can write their name in the message. Sometimes they have names. Just make it as easy as possible. Or contact them on Viber. Do anything to stand out. I hope this helps you.